That doesn't count as a hit? I guess not.
That was nothing.
Damn it.
Your demise draws nearer.
I didn't mean to hit it twice, but you got the gist of it.
Speedy, Stim.
You cannot defeat me. You continue to fail.
Okay. You got fucking little jets in your fucking shoes? You're an inquisitor, not a fucking robot. Well,
You bleed like all the others.
dead.
What would Jara Tapal think of me now?
Now, BD.
Stop moving. I've suffered.
Okay, yeah. Oh, at least I made it that far.
You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad.
You've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Seer was never good at keeping secrets.
Okay.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
Oh.
Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with a choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the hologram?
Hey, Byron. Byron. How you doing?
Jaro
Thank you for
Tapal
joining.
say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder.
I should have said
what would
General
you think if
Kenobi.
you could
That
see
was
his
my
Padawan
fault.
now?
Here I am playing a
Skulking in the
Star Wars
shadows
game, and you say hello there, and I fuck it
granting
completely
her
all
access
up.
to a legion of impressionable
I should have said
students.
General
I won't
Kenobi.
let anyone touch them.
My bad. I'm a Star Wars fan.
I thought the same thing once.
Wah wah. Honestly, I've never had a hello there pop up like that. All right. Wah wah. It didn't click in my head right off the bat. I was actually trying to read something, and then it clicked in my head. Ah. It's like I'm a failure as a Star Wars fan. All right.
Thanks for the help back there, BD. You saved my life. And got us closer to the tomb.
No. Okay, we are in the tomb, or at least closer to. That just goes into a black void. I could really use a meditation right now. Oh, there we go. It's a lightsaber. Oh, man. Okay, we'll leave here. So that's where I came, and this is where I'm going.
We found it. It feels different than the other tomb. I don't know.
See, this is one thing I had stated the other day, is I'm a shitty Star Wars fan, as I've never really fully, one, never had the time to hit every aspect of media to be able to get every piece of the story, and I feel like a piece of crap fan for that one.
I found it, but Seer.
I do admit my
Because she's a
failures and
liar.
flaws and think, oh, hi.
How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact
So-
her. Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has
Alright.
that I have. There's
What?
no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
That was a bad slide. And I... How do I keep forgetting that I no longer have L2 mapped to the back? Okay. Okay. God, this bitch. I wish I would have had enough more time. And thank you for that follow. Thank you so very much. Yeah, even I mean, I became. I guess I would. I was gonna say I'd help you out, but never mind. Ah, that was ah. That's just like an awful roll. I could stumble you now. Nope. Run. Or dive. Okay. Wrong one. Well, I say, like, my love for Star Wars started in the 90s as, you know, I grew older. As a kid, like, I still have, I don't know, I couldn't know if they were my parents or my sisters, but, like, original Star Wars figures. At one point, we had the Ewok Tree Village from, like, the animated series and everything, and it was really like the 90s when I would say my love, but yeah, before my love for Star Wars began. But then, you know, teenage years and other things commenced. My love for all pop culture. What do you see? Is the amount of crap that
My friend,
I love
these
and like.
devices appear to simulate this
It's just
planet's
geek culture.
gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
Okay. Oh, I don't have pull. I just have. Yeah, in the 90s we had Power of the Force figures, and you know, since those got mass produced to insanity, they ain't worth crap. So it's like I do have like the book forms of New Hope, Empire, and Jedi, and I think I have. Now that I think I'm trying to figure out where it's at, I think I do have one book off the expanded universe, but I don't know where it came from because I don't think it was ever mine. I think I just somehow acquired it. And if I were to go comic book wise, I was, of course, X-Men in the 90s. And then I slowly, like, went away from comics, and then I quit comic collecting altogether. With difficulties in life came awry, and all my comics were pitched.
It seems Cordova was rather taken with these Zepho. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
Yeah,
It's down here.
we'll see how much you learn.
Okay, they're down here. You guys have fun with that. Ah, okay. Behind door 1 and behind door 2.
He can't beat all of us. Smash him.
Oh, come on.
I'll get you.
No, you won't. I let that second one hit me, so it makes you feel accomplished. I really have a feeling I'm getting a new power, and I'm not there yet. You just poop blocks out? Alright, seeing as that big sphere is, I'm assuming, my next objective. How are these guys doing? Never mind. Alright. You and me now, huh? They did nothing to you. Did you just big boot me? Am I a little too close? Whew. Oh yeah, you can have it.
Little help? You make that look easy.
Whew.
Want to check it out? Yes. Let's take a look.
I got a Manus paint job.
A relic from the ancient Zepho. I sense great vanity and extravagance in this period of their history.
Oh, I can't break it like I have with all the others. Alright, can I get some help? Wait. Oh, I went around the corner. I thought I dropped down and I'm like, wait, how did I... Do I have a favorite Star Wars game? Well, this is my first playthrough, so I am really liking this one. And yes, it took me that long to actually finally get to this one, and I only started playing this one because I was getting ready to stream Forced Unleashed, which I never fully played that one, but I did enjoy playing that. And then I realized that Survivor was coming out, and so I figured, I was like, you know what, I'll play this. But as for Star Wars games, see, I was never into multiplayer games, but Battlefront 1 and 2, the original Battlefront 2, and I really liked the new Battlefront. I liked playing it. Of course, the microtransaction ones, but like a single player game.
Yeah, let me see.
Everyone loves Knights of the Old Republic. That, of course, is probably just up there with probably the best.
Let's head out. Knew you jumped in there.
See, I don't know.
Yes. Let's take a look.
Because I'm trying to think of. I won't even say Lego Star Wars, because the last time I played one of those, which I just streamed probably a few months back, it pissed me off. And I had to rage quit it because I couldn't even get the computer AI to do the right thing. I don't know how. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but. So, hold on. That turned on that power. Can I not push you? Oh, there we go. Well, that's because of that now. So let's turn that off. Like, I thought about playing, like, the Super Star Wars series, and man, those games are difficult, because I have actual physical copy of... Do I? I have physical copy of Super... Now I'm questioning. Hold on. If the Glass Guardian taught me anything, you're going to come in and attack me. I guess I'll rest. Oh, they did, didn't they? I thought about downloading that, and I'm like, man, because I have them all on Raspberry Pi, but so I didn't download it, or yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, gamers today have it way easy being able to have the auto saves and everything. I mean, we had our health bars and maybe 3 continues, and that was it. All these Demon Souls and Elden Ring players play some of the games freaking we had in the 80s and 90s. Freaking 3 continues and a single health bar. There's so many games I've never finished because I just, as a kid, they were too hard and I never came back to them. Even though it's pretty straightforward. I think the one I hated in Animaniacs was the fairy tale one. Has a almost like Battletoads Turbo Tunnel-esque, not as difficult, but like you're on a broom ride, but man, just as hard.
We're never getting across this gap. Better double back and tell the squad. Jedi!
Now, Jurassic Park, like, let's see, I'm trying to think. Okay. Now, I mean, this is... I know the stormtroopers just make armor out of this. Who's that? Wah! I have been playing more modern games, but I've been thinking about jumping back retro to do some more. I say jump back retro. Literally, PlayStation 2, I think, is technically retro now. It's been 20 plus years. So, like, that makes you feel old. But more NES, Sega, SNES era games, just for the shits and grins of it. Especially ones that never got to play when I was little or never beat. Why did I jump over here? Oh, there's a platform there. Headshot.
More of my soldiers breach this tomb every minute.
Afraid to face me yourself?
Yes.
Had your droid not intervened, I would
Yes.
have killed you with ease.
Because I remember Angry Video Game Nerd had mentioned
Just
that.
ignore it.
That one I never played. Shit. So I played the first one on Super Nintendo, and then the one I remember is my buddy had the Sega Genesis version where you had to play with the Raptor. So, yes. Oh. That looked like it could hurt something. Sweet. And one of the crazy things, like when we talk about SNES, the Super Nintendos, I've looked and looked and looked,
You got it.
and I can't find, but I know damn well that I had it. So I don't know if I sold it, gave it to somebody, or what, but I cannot, for the life of me, find my Batman Forever for Super Nintendo. And I remember buying the game because I was, Jim Carrey was at his height back then, and I loved Jim Carrey as playing the Riddler. It's blasphemous that I'm not a big Batman fan, but I loved Batman Forever as Jim Carrey was in it. Granted, his sparkly drag queen-esque Riddler was certainly a portrayal, but I got the game. And I never beat the first level because of the most asinine controls in video game history. Hey, I can push you now, can't I?
Show me your skill. Ha! Block this.
Okay. Okay. All right. The other day, last Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday last week, I've had one of my followers had requested I played a game, and I finally accepted that and playing We're Back, a Dinosaur Story for Super Nintendo. And oh, I cussed at him for a little bit as I spent an hour, almost an hour on one section of that game because of the hitbox and controls. Oh my god. I don't recommend that game to anybody. Are we going down and around? No. Oh. I was gonna say I threw that the wrong way. I don't see how a kid was supposed to beat that game.
An ancient Zephonian, part of a workforce that helped construct this tomb.
Like, he sat back and he watched me just... He watched the life disappear from me as I continued to play that. Oh, okay. They're flashing blue, which are telling me I can slow this process, right? Yes. But man, I got to the circus level, and I, like, literally after I finally finished it, though I'll say that I cheated. Literally the only, besides having a Game Shark, the only code to that game is a level select code. And the game's got 3 continues, and you get like 2 hearts for the dinosaurs, and or dinosaur. And I was... What? I'd rather deal with that thing on fire than you having the fire. After stream, I went back as I was talking to him, and sure enough, it was just under an hour in that one section. I could not do the platforming in it. The dinosaur having a small hitbox and the balloon having an even smaller hitbox. I never watched the movie as a kid. Like, my kids have seen it. Like, I have it on DVD for them, and I've still never seen it. I just have on limitbreakgaming.com, I have a poll of all the consoles I have, and just, you know, to kind of give a vote to anyone who watches something I could play, and he actually just requested it, so I was like, alright, because I never played it, and oh my god, I'm never going to play it again.
You're a monster.
I am what's there made me.
Yeah, see, I'm completely opposite. I gotta take everything funny because just I don't know. I can't take anything seriously. Life has ruined me enough as it is to take anything seriously that I need to find some humor in it, or I will just lose my mind. Let's see. That's now. I'm gonna. Well, you know, I won't pause this. And I'm gonna be that one person. Now, I love the original, the original trilogy. Empire, my favorite. But when the prequels came out, and it's just kind of like politics, little baby Darth Vader, politics. I love Jar Jar Binks. And I'll fucking say it. I was a fan of Jar Jar Binks. I'm not a fan of political bullshit. And it's just kind of the way in Phantom Menace that I was just like, all right, something needs to happen in this. And it was Jar Jar Binks for me. And I will admit to it. I bought a damn figure when they released Jar Jar's figure. I have, like, Pizza Hut had cups. I had the Jar Jar Binks cup lid. I was a fan of Jar Jar Binks. I think Marvel more had to find a stride of where to put humor and where not to. Okay, I was not... Oh, come on now!
I won't be defeated.
BD, stim.
It's like they found their humor in being able to use Ant-Man and knew, like, they could take the smart aleck remarks of Tony Stark and use them for humor. But it's like they tried to then twist Thor with humor, and you could see where it worked and where it didn't, because, like, you would have, of course, the first two Thor movies, and they were, you know, bogged down with just bland character. And that was a slide right off. And then, like, they started to give him a little more personality. And then, of course, Ragnarok being the hit that it was. And they were like, well, that's where we could send it. And then we got Love and Thunder and... So it's like they completely hit and missed with their humor. Yes. The way I see the Marvel movies, in a way, like, I know they're getting completely shit on now because it's just the oversaturation of superhero movies. And you got old, Tarantino and Scorsese, claiming that they're not films, that they're not movies. And I'm going to say, like,
Doesn't matter what you steal.
I'm almost 40.
Yet
You'll find out
I
soon
gotta
enough.
pause. I gotta vent. But, yeah, it's just... And, of course, getting to actually, love them, being a fan, and the hit or miss on the content. What is pounding? Okay. I was pressing L2 at that time, so don't tell me I wasn't. Well, like, my biggest thing is, like, I don't know. I've always went to the side of comedy. I've never been one for action movies. I've never been for dramatic movies. I don't know if it was just because I've suffered so much depression and just such down note that I've just dealt with. I have always just tried to go to comedy movies because I want to do nothing but laugh. I want to do nothing but smile. I want to just do nothing but to be entertained in that sort of way. So it's just like, my favorite comedian in the 90s was Chris Farley, and I was honestly just heartbroken when I found out he had passed away. And it's like, I mean, those movies don't resonate with today. You can't watch a old 90s Adam Sandler movie or Norm Macdonald movie and be like, this does not work well. So it's just like, I always have had to just find just something to make me laugh. So it's like, I never resonated with any Tarantino's films. I've never a big Tarantino fan. I've never, just like Goodfellas, Godfather, like those serious dramatic role movies, action movies. No, I like Die Hard. Like, give me an 80s cheesy action movie, yes. Give me a Schwarzenegger action movie, yes. I have always just drawn myself to the comedic movies. You know, Kevin Smith, one of my favorite, I would say my favorites. Though I am not a pot smoker myself, I've always just, a dick and fart joke movie make me laugh.